Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. The tier lists are back. I've been promising this one, people have been asking about them, but we've been waiting for the Team of the Year players to all come out. They're here, they're meta changing. In this video, we are going to rank all the defenders, the best ones in the game, and where I rank them in the meta tier list. Are you fed up of getting out teamed on FIFA? Want that God squad that you've always dreamed of? Check out MMOEXP and use code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out the link below. MMOEXP, the best place to buy coins. Okay, so here we are. We've got the Team of the Year, some of the Team of the Year icons. I've got 50 defenders. I might have missed some out. If I have, apologies. I think I've got pretty much all the main ones. Someone's not on this list, it doesn't mean I think they're useless. Like Prime Blanc, I don't think I've put on here. He's a good card, but I just don't think he's like top tier like some of these. I've missed some icons. I don't want it to just be all icons and a few of the meta normal cards. But yeah, at this point, there's going to be cards missed out. There's a lot of great cards in the game, but we're talking about the main ones. If you disagree with some of the points I put in here, feel free to say, be respectful, be constructive, of course, in the comments. But let me know what you think and what you think by the end of this video of the tier list. So we're just going to go left to right and go through them all. So we're starting with Tomori. Now, Tomori is a card I've used quite a lot. Played against him quite a lot. I think he's one of the best value top-tier centre-backs in the game. With a shadow, he's amazing. Basically, at this point in the game, you want your centre-backs to be rapid, decent height's nice, good physical, elite defending, and decent on the ball so they can turn quick. Tomori has all that. Tomori is bona fide S tier in my opinion. I don't think there's much doubt about that. Before the Team of the Years, he'd have been right at the top. He's a little bit below that towards the bottom end of the S tier now, but he's still amazing. Dumfries, for our fullbacks, we want pace, which Dumfries ain't bad on, but he's not great. Like at this point in the game, you want 99 with a chem style on pace. He's got ridiculous physical. That is definitely a plus. Very decent defending, but then ability on the ball and passing is important. Dumfries is very, very clunky for a fullback, like a high meta one at this point. His passing's not great. He's a little bit slow off the mark compared to some. So I'm going to put him B tier. He's very good still, though. Hakimi is obviously S tier. We'll have a quick look at the card, but Hakimi is the best right back in the game and probably will be till like Team of the Season, I would say. Maybe longer. This Hakimi card, 99.99, crazy physical, crazy passing, really good defender. Like, he's just good at everything. He's even got 80 plus shooting, like just outrageous. Like, what even would you put him? Sentinel? Yeah, you go a Sentinel, and he's nearly got 99 physical and defending with the pace. So, absolutely outrageous card. Desai, quick, but not ridiculously quick at this point. Pretty clunky on the ball, elite physical, elite defending. The passing's not that relevant, but it's a plus. I think the fact he's a bit clunky and not quite as fast as some of the top centre-backs pushes him down into the A tier for me, probably mid-A tier. Okay, Virgil van Dijk, pretty obvious where this one's going to go. His Stories card, I would say, by the way, is probably top end of A tier now. But this Virgil van Dijk, I would probably still go Shadow, to be fair, to get that acceleration up. His physical's crazy. He's probably the best centre-back in the game now. It's between him or Militao. Absolutely crazy card. Theo Hernandez, again, obvious, definite S tier card. Basically 99 pace, defending physical, great on the ball. I don't think he's quite as good as Hakimi as a fullback. Hakimi does have the 4-star to Theo's 3-star. Hakimi's 400k more though. So I'd put him there. Diogo Dalot, very, very good card with a shadow. Elite defending, great on the ball. Like, he's not miles worse than Theo Hernandez team there on the ball. Good passing, especially on a lot of the key stats. Rapid, good physical. Diogo Dalot, honestly, is S tier, but towards the bottom end of it, in my opinion. Cordoba. Even at this point in the game, Cordoba is still very quick. His pace is basically about as good as Van Dijk's. Team of the Year, nearly. His defending's crazy. He's good physically. He's good at turning. However, the fact he's a bit small and not got that physical that some of the other centre-backs have, I'm going to put Cordoba towards the top end of A tier. He was at the top end for a long time, but I don't think he's quite there now. Carlos Alberto, great card. Again, compared to some of the other centre-backs, a little bit. I think he's like 5'10", 5'11". He's great on the ball, obviously. Defending's elite, but his physical at this point and height probably put him Bottom end of S tier. I still think he's elite, but I would rather have some of the bigger centre-backs with more physical. But he's that quick, 99 pace. No other centre-back gets that with the pace split right now. That you can't ignore that. Carlos, really good, of course. All these cards tend to be. Elite defending, a bit low on the defensive awareness compared to some of the top ones. Bit clunky, bit small, not great physical. I'm going to go top end of B tier. Maldini. Now, Maldini's a bit of an exception on FIFA. Even when his physicals don't look as great, he just plays different. And you might be like, well, Carlos Alberto had more pace, was way better on the ball, had pretty similar, if not better, physicals. But Maldini just is one of those guys, if you've played against him, like the baby Maldini is insane, never mind the prime Maldini. This Maldini is definitely S tier. I'd probably put him around there. Zambrotta. I think Zambrotta is very good, but compared to like the top fullbacks now, his physical's a bit worse. Still good. His passing's not quite as elite, and his dribbling's a little clunky. The 5-star, 4-star help him, but I'm putting him at top end of A tier. Who was it? Cafu. Cafu, S tier card. So good across the board that I think you kind of have to put him even if it's at the bottom end. Capdevia. Underrated card at times because you don't realise how good that defending is for a fullback. But the dribbling, physical, a bit lower, the passing. So he's probably a bottom end of A tier card now. Still very, very good. Vidic. This guy, I've played against him once. Absolutely ridiculous. It's like Lucio. Pretty similar card. Actually decent on the ball for a Vidic card as well. S tier. Probably around there. PK was amazing when he came out. A little bit on the slow side for Excel now. Clunky. Physical's good. Stamina's a bit lower than some. I'm going to go like B tier for PK now. Radu. Radu, honestly, a good card. Bit small, not as good in the air. I think that is a bit of an issue. Not as good physical as some. Decent pace. I'm going to go like top end C tier. But the fact a Radu card is even there in this list says a lot. Ismaili, very good. Good chemistry. Compared to some of the other fullbacks, his passing and dribbling, whilst not bad, aren't great. Defending's good, but not elite. Physical's not the best. We're going to go C tier, but it's another good card. Sometimes some of these cards on here, you're going to look and think, oh, well, they're quite low. But any card that makes this video is very good. So even if it's C tier, it's going to be amazing still. It just might not be as good as some of the others. And you have to think, well, if you can't afford Theo Hernandez, etc., you might be able to afford some of these. Because these tier lists aren't just for people with the most coins. They're for everyone. So you can see where the value is. A lot of the time, for me, like when I do these videos, I'm trying to do them to make sure that, like, and people ask me on my stream, like, Zell, what defender should I pick here? This is my budget. And I'm like, honestly, I don't remember. There's so many cards on FIFA now. I don't remember what all the prices are, what they're all like. So the way I do it now is just say, go look at the tier list, find a card within your budget, pick the best. Okay, Rudiger, the pace split, not the best in terms of he loses 2 on the sprint. So you'd rather that be in the Excel. Good pace, but not crazy pace. Clunky, but elite defending. Very good physical. Stamina's not great. I'm going to go bottom end of A tier for him. Cancelo was very popular for a while. At this point, though, his pace is good, but not quite holding up. Good on the ball, but not great. Bad physical. Cancelo now probably a B tier card. Andy Robertson. I'm pretty sure this one has 5-star skills, right? Yep. Rapid, solid but not amazing physical, but the stamina aggression's nice. Good passing, but not the best weak foot. Okay on the ball. I'm going to go top end of B tier. The weak foot and not the best on the ball hurt him. Eric Bailly. Okay pace. Okay on the ball. He's a little bit like Desai, but not quite as dominant. So probably going top end of B tier. Kanai, absolute beast for when he came out. Again, loses a bit of pace on that split. Bit clunky. Stamina's not great, but he's a very good card in general. Put him top end of there. Now, this Zanetti card, his best position, in my opinion, is probably at CDM or centre mid. With Shadow, though, insane defending. Really quick. really elite passing. The physical's good but not insane. Ability on the ball's not great. So I'm putting him as a defender, top end of A tier. I think that his defending and pace and passing are that good that he has to be up here. But compared to some of the top fullbacks, his physical and ability on the ball isn't quite as good in my opinion. So he's just outside that top tier. But as a CDM, he's probably borderline S tier. Very versatile card. Ashley Cole, rapid, okay on the ball but not elite. Insane defending. Like that may as well be 99 defending. You don't care about heading. Good physical but not insane. Good passing. Again, probably top end of A tier, I would say, as a fullback. Lucio, very similar to that Vidic card. A bit overpriced at this point though. Still insane. I would put him around here. Honestly, I'd prefer Tomori with the way pace is on this game. But I think Lucio still has a place in that top tier. Probably notice I never really put many cards in the D category. Maybe I don't put enough cards in these videos, but yeah. Azpilicueta, quick but not rapid. Below average strength, that is an issue. Bit small, so probably around top end of C tier. Kyle Walker's path to glory. Could have done with that weak foot upgrade. I would probably be going anchor on him. With an anchor, insane pace and physical. Good but not great defending. Clunky on the ball. Okay but not great passing. We're probably honestly going top end of B tier for me. Compared to some of these, he's just not as good on the ball. And for me at fullback, that matters. If he was a centre-back, he'd be S tier probably. Alba. Rapid. Very solid on the ball. Okay to good defending. Below average physical. Probably around Walker. Bit better on the ball, but not as good physical. Koulibaly. Pretty similar card to Rudiger, to be honest. But slightly better, so I'd probably put him around here. Varane, now this is a card I use quite a lot. Very good in game. Better on the ball than some of the other cards, especially compared to what Varane can get a lot of the time. Elite defending. His physical stats are better than they look. He's tall, so the jumping's fine. The strength's very good. He's pretty quick. I think he's towards the top end of A tier, but not quite pushing that S tier. Carvajal. Quick, a lot quicker than people expect. Good, but not insane defending. Okay on the ball, but not great. Okay passing. Meh physical. He's around these cards, I think. I preferred him to Kyle Walker because I've got both. Or not, I don't have Carvajal anymore, but I packed Walker untradeable. And I honestly preferred Carvajal. Gunter. Gunter, pretty decent, but a bit limited. 3-star, 3-star. Passing on the ball is not great. He's probably around here. Laporte. Like a lot of the centre-backs. He's pretty similar to some. He's like Rudiger, Koulibaly a bit, just a bit better on the ball, but a little bit less on the physical side. I think he's towards the top end of B tier. This Amavi card, surprisingly good, to be honest. Have a look at this. Quick. Decent on the ball, very good defending, even though that defender awareness is a little low, but the tackling's great. Elite physical, that's really good physical. 5-star weak foot. I honestly think this card's an S tier, not S tier, A tier, sorry. A tier card. I would rather use him than these guys because that weak foot, better physical, it's really nice. Close to go. Where are you, Lucas? Quick, like really quick at this point in the game. Good on the ball. Compared to some of the other centre-backs, they're a little bit better, some of them on the ball, and the physical is enough to stop him being S tier, but I'm putting him like A tier around here. I'd rather Varane for the physical. Like, Varane's a lot stronger, which matters, in my opinion. Kimpembe, very solid pace, good defending, elite physical, great on the ball. He's pushing S tier, but not quite there, in my opinion. Kera, probably the best value card on this video. 5-star weak foot, great on the ball. Very good defending, pretty great physical. Again, top end of S tier, in my opinion. He's around here with Varane, Klosterman. Ferland Mendy, with an anchor. He's basically got 99 pace, good physical. Defending's a bit behind some of the others. But because of his weak foot and skill moves, I'm going to put him S tier. I think he's just about up there in my opinion. A little bit better than Zambrotta in my opinion as an overall card. Especially because he can go anchor. Trent. Very quick for a Trent card. Insane passing. The physical lets him down and stops him being S tier. Like physical and okay but not great on the ball. It's probably around here. Romero. The pace on this card's just not enough. That hurts the card a lot. Great physical, elite defending, good on the ball, but the pace is quite low at this point in the game, so he's probably going towards top end of B tier. Alphonso Davies. An anchor on him. Defending's very low. The passing not as good as it should be. Physical's good. I think he's probably like bottom end of A tier, this card. Koundé, a little bit small Koundé is for a top centre-back. Shame we don't have the informed stats. A little bit small. Physical's pretty below average, but he's great on the ball with elite defending and pace. So I think he's top end of B tier for now. Gavadio. Now this card's very good, but his defending awareness is a bit low. I mean that defending awareness is a really key stat, so it puts it into B tier for me. Because the others are good, but not elite enough to push him out of there. Prime Rio. That's not Rio. Prime Rio. Bit clunky. Good, but not insane physical. Pace is good, but not elite. He probably should be a bit quicker, to be honest. I'm putting him around where Desai is. Pretty similar cards. I would prefer Desai, though. Sergio Ramos, SBC. His acceleration is crazy, and that is really important. He's good on the ball, ridiculous defending, good passing, great physical. I think this Ramos is an S tier card. Was tempted to do him. Bale, now Bale as a winger, left winger, or centre mid is probably S tier. But as a fullback, I think if you're using him in a formation that really relies on the fullbacks to overlap and attack, I think he's S tier because he's insane going forward. But his stamina for bombing up and down fullbacks not low, but not great. His defending's obviously very low, so it probably puts him into the A tier for me. But the rest of it's great. Kim Min-jae, very good card. Quick. He's basically like Tomori, but a little bit worse in general, even if he's a bit bigger and stronger. I think he's around here. Eder Militao near the end. 100%. Obviously S tier. It's between him and Virgil van Dijk for best centre-back in the game. And then El Yamik, if you did the SBC for the dynamic duos. Very good card. The defending awareness really does let him down though. Similar to Gavadio in a lot of ways. He is good, but you do notice the defending awareness on these cards. That is the tier list, how I've got it right now. There's, like I say, there will be some cards we miss out. I'm not doing a tier list for 200 cards. EA released lots of cards. Bless us with all this content. So this is how I've got it. Let me know what you guys think, where you stand on the tier list at the moment. Do you like this video? Do you like this type of content? We're going to be doing midfielders forward in the next few days. Appreciate you guys. As always, keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.